A big top edge, and it's gone all the way. Would you believe it?
I'm not sure how much young Marmani had an idea of with this delivery, but the result he'll enjoy. He's trying to get on the full shot here. It's got too long. He thought it would. And, top edge, that's gone all the way for six. Indication of just how quickly Tusky and Ahmed's bowling as well.
Champion bowler from Sri Lanka, also a spin bowling coach, and Ashwar Prince on the left of the screen. He's a batting consultant. Yeah, Otis Gibson have done a wonderful job with the seamers. I think that the most important thing about which I have noticed that the lines have been very good. Another very good delivery to finish the over. 20 without loss.
সেরা উপাদানের পারফেক্ট ব্লেন্ডেড রাঁধুনি রোস্ট মশলাই তৈরি রোস্টের এমনই স্বাদ যে রোস্ট ছাড়া কিছু মাথায় থাকবে না।
ও মা, রোস্টটা কিন্তু সেই ছিল।
রাঁধুনি রেডি মিক্স রোস্ট মশলা।
বলেন কবুল।
মা, তুমি নিশ্চিন্তে কবুল বলতে পারো, আমাদের বাসায় আকাশ লাইট প্লাস আছে, সব দেখতে পারবে। কবুল।
বিনোদনের দেশি বিদেশি সব চ্যানেল নিয়ে এলো আকাশ লাইট প্লাস। মাত্র 300 টাকায় সারা মাস। চলে আসুন আকাশের ঝকঝক নতুন দুনিয়ায়।
সাবান বা সাধারণ হ্যান্ড ওয়াশে হাত হয়ে পড়ে রুক্ষ ও মলিন, তাই ব্যবহার করুন ময়েশ্চারাইজিং পাওয়ার সমৃদ্ধ স্যাভলন অ্যান্টিসেপ্টিক হ্যান্ড ওয়াশ, যা হাতকে রাখে নরম, কোমল ও জীবাণুমুক্ত।
Good piece of timing. He's got a good bat in his hand. That should be a boundary. It is. Lovely piece of timing. It's just a mere push and races over to the boundary.
I did mention earlier that Chakabva is very strong off his legs. You can see that ball raced off to the boundary, but as you say, Atarali Khan, he hasn't hit it. Just closing the face on that one, allowing it to go past the right of the man at mid-on. Gets himself another boundary, his third. Chakabva.
A touch fuller on that occasion, the last delivery, which went to the boundary. I spoke about the lines, because that is quite noticeable to see them bowling in good areas. But you've got to make sure that you bowl in good lengths as well. What is the right length to different batsmen have different techniques. Trigger movement. Again, stand and deliver. What a shot!
Wow. Mustafiz a bit straight earlier on the over. This time So further outside that off stump and reaches Chakapa. That is a beautiful stroke. Again, he hasn't tried to force it, which he's done earlier on in his innings. His last two boundaries have just been pure timing. I think he's realised that the surface is that good, Chakapa, that he doesn't have to try and beat the ball. Get yourself in a good position. And to set the full face, you'll get the results.
And this looks like a very good pitch to bat on. And the kind of start that we've seen so far from Zimbabwe, it's interesting to see how they handle the spinners. Here's a Mirage. For a quota of 10 overs from Shakib Hassan will be a challenge. Better lens, just pulling it back.
For no loss, Zimbabwe. And this has been the best opening partnership since June 2019, 14 matches ago. So again, indication that Zimbabwe opening partnership really does need addressing. That's a good delivery, bit of extra bounce, and well coped with by Marumani. 6 overs gone, 29 for no loss.
Face card, shout out in them.
He likes hitting through the onside, and sometimes he just opens himself up because he's looking to play because he knows that he's strong there. That last ball, first one of this over, just angled in and shaped away. Sometimes just gets himself in a bit of trouble when he opens up just a bit too early.
Get onto the pads. Tucked away, good piece of timing. Should come back for the third. Good work in the deep. Certainly this surface is batting friendly, isn't it? Mohammad Saifuddin cutting that off. And the ones in the dressing room padded up. We need to keep an eye on what's going on here because, as I mentioned earlier, still a lot to play for both teams. 10 points at stake. And if you come across a surface which all of a sudden starts to play really good, then you've got to back yourself up with a really good total. Oh yeah. We haven't seen a 300 yet. Brenton Taylor, very good. Dion Myers has looked good, and Madavere, very, very good indeed. So you got a target, and you don't really want to see too far ahead. But I just feel that this is a surface which might see the highest total in the series. Might be wrong, but I just feel the ball is coming nicely onto the bat.
Good single. And it's not just about the points today, that's Ali Khan. 3 T20s to play at the end of the series. Zimbabwe straight away go for another Super League series to Ireland at the end of the month. Bangladesh go back home to play 5 T20s against Australia in preparation for the T20 World Cup. So all of these performances, yes, 10 points to claim today, but still a lot more to look forward to and prepare for in the coming months for both sides. Yeah, it's a good finish by Taskin Ahmed to the 7th over. Zimbabwe 33 for no loss.
ওয়াও, পার্লারে গিয়েছিলি? না তো, তাহলে এত গ্লো কিভাবে? গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি থেকে। শুধু গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি? এটা কমায় ডার্ক স্পটস, ডার্ক সার্কেল আর রোদের মলিনতা। গ্লো এর জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে। গ্লো এন্ড লাভলির মাল্টিভিটামিন ত্বকের গভীরে প্রবেশ করে ডার্ক স্পটস, ডার্ক সার্কেলস ও রোদের মলিনতা কমিয়ে দেয় এইচডি গ্লো। গ্লো এর জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে। এখন গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি ক্রিমের সাথে গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি সাবান ফ্রি।
No wickets lost, that's the good part. 33 for none after 7. They had different opening partners in all 3 ODIs. Chikapa being sent because of his performance. Down the order, he's played number 3, and further down, he looks in good shape. Mahmudullah has been brought into the attacks of spin. This is 200 match, 200th ODI for Mahmudullah. Second player to reach 200 in this series. First it was Brendan Taylor, and now Mahmudullah. And I'm welcoming Chaudhary alongside me. Not a bad start this.
Not at all, Sikandar. I think they'll be pretty happy with what's transpired in the 35 minutes of play so far this morning. A few stutters earlier on, but I think they settled down very nicely here.
Oh yes,
The key that we discussed this morning regarding how to bowl here, I think Bangladesh have understood the art very well. Bowling stump to stump if you're a spinner. That has to be replicated by the Zimbabwe bowlers. For Zimbabwe, we've seen that they've ended up losing wickets more to a sweep shot, where the balls are targeted into the stumps, and more times or less they've been targets of LBW or right through the gate. So you can't have that rush of blood where you try to slog one and end up losing all that hard work put in.
Interesting to see Mahmudullah Riyad. He's had to bowl because Medias and Mirage is so possibly a lot of work to do for Mahmudullah today. His 200th match.
Hard hit into the covers and well fielded there. Two changes of pace in the match today. Third and final ODI. Just couldn't find the gap on that occasion.
Just the way they're milking the runs tells them they've come in with a sense of purpose. There are your two teams. You were mentioning the two changes, Ran Burl, Donald Tirapana coming in. Anowar Hossain keeping wicket today, and also Mustafizur Rahman for Bangladesh.
It's a bit harsh. Again, I would say Shariful getting career best 4 wickets and then being left out. So it's a bit. I know that Mustafiz, of course, will be back into the 11 as soon as he's fit. But then as Shariful, you'd think, wow, that kept straight but probably going down. As Shariful, you'd think, what more I gotta do? 8 gone, 35 for none.
মা আমার খিদা লাগছে। মা আমারও।
ওকে,
ক্লাসিক মশলার মজাদার রেসিপি নিয়ে এলো প্রাণ নুডলস।
প্রাণ নুডলস একদম সহজেই।
বাবা
আগে লাইফ বয়, তারপর আদর। দেখো, এখানে ভাইরাস থাকতে পারে যা যেতে পারে আমার কাছে থেকে তোমার কাছে, তারপর অসুখ। লাইফ বয় সাবান দেয় কোভিড-19 করোনা ভাইরাস থেকে 99.9% কার্যকর সুরক্ষা।
থেকে টাকা পাঠান ফ্রি। বিকাশ অ্যাপ বা *247# ডায়াল করে সেট করুন 500 নম্বর আর সেন্ড মানি করুন ফ্রিতে। শেষ মুহূর্তে মনে পড়ে গেলে আছি তো আমরা, আছি তো আলেশ আমার। গর্বের সাথে জানাচ্ছি আলেশ আমার এখন আইএসও সনদপ্রাপ্ত ই-কমার্স প্ল্যাটফর্ম। আলেশ আমার, ক্লিন, রিল্যাক্স, এনজয়।
সানসিল্ক ব্ল্যাক শাইন 5টি ন্যাচারাল অয়েল ফর্মুলা, এটি তোমার চুলে দেয় 24 ঘন্টা পর্যন্ত শাইন।
এক্সকিউজ
Have a look at the last ball of the last over, the leg before shout. Just pitching on the off stump and angling away down the leg side, bit of height. So 2 points to ponder. It went the batsman's way.
What I like about Chicago is that he doesn't just want to stay out there at the crease. He wants to put an impression score, rotate strike. And you see that in that last shot that he played, coming down the wicket, just trying to curb the spin and play it too long on, realizing Taskeen's deep. At any point in time, Chicago can close in that gap, 27 of 33. He's got that ability. You just see him shaping into a very, very important cricketer for Zimbabwe. A very good keeper, batsman. And the discussions we've had, if you see around the world, Shabib, if you are a wicketkeeper batsman, then you've got to be at least either a top 3 in terms of batting or a finisher. You can't just be an okay batsman and be a keeper. That is that's been asking. Why sweep? We said that at the start of the stint. They ball wicket to wicket. You sweep, you're in trouble.
Even the delivery before, he tried to sweep and he didn't really get all of it, and he tries to replicate that again. And against the wilds of Shakib Al Hasan, you're most likely to fall into trouble, and that's exactly what's happened. Look at this. Just straight enough. Oh, well, inside part. You could see the leg stump there. So possibly it was going out ahead. Murray Erasmus had no doubt in his mind. And the first wicket down. Barumani gone for 8. Zimbabwe 36 for 1.
কন্টেন্ট ফ্রেশনেস পাচ্ছ তো? নতুন ক্লোজ আপ অলরাউন্ড ফ্রেশ দেয় অলরাউন্ড ফ্রেশনেস, যা আসে অলরাউন্ড যত্ন থেকে তোমার সব প্রয়োজনের জন্য। জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা দেয়, পরিষ্কার করে গভীরভাবে, দাগ সরায় আর ক্যাভিটি প্রতিরোধ করে। দেয় অলরাউন্ড ফ্রেশনেস, দেয় অলরাউন্ড যত্ন।
লাইফ বয় লিকুইড হ্যান্ড ওয়াশের সাথে পাও জীবাণু থেকে 10 গুণ বেশি সুরক্ষা। তাই এখন মাম রাম ছু করো 10 গুণ বেশি জীবাণু। লাইফ বয় হ্যান্ড ওয়াশ 100 মিলি প্যাক এখন সাবানের দামে।
এক্সকিউজ মি, আমার চিজ খাচ্ছেন কেন?
এটা তো জিরোস খেতে আমার কিসের এক্সকিউজ? জিরো এক্সকিউজ ফর জিরোস চিজ।
হে বৎস, গ্লুকোজের অভাবে তোমার তুমি এখনো ওলট পালন। এই নাও এসএমসি গ্লুকোজ পাউডার ড্রিঙ্ক বোল্ট। শরীর মন চাঙ্গা করে কনফিডেন্স বাড়ায়। বোল্ট, অন থাকুন সারাক্ষণ।
এখন মাসের 2টি বিল বিকাশ করুন কোনো চার্জ ছাড়াই।
Captain walks out, Brendan Taylor at number 3. So sweeping is not a good option. And here he is, 202 games. This is the 202nd game for Brendan Taylor. Big numbers there. Special against Bangladesh.
Oh yes, again!
You just haven't done all the hard work, as we were mentioning, to negotiate the paces comfortably, seem to be okay with the spinners, but this bench on form,
Yes, boy.
as we have a look at the next delivery, go back to the wicket. Oops, Anowar Hossain Sohan now. It's his turn to get injured, and the wrist maybe. And Taylor just going across. We've seen Liton Dash was not keeping wicket today, was injured, but he seems to be all right. 36 for 1.
আচ্ছা, ইউনিভার্সিটি ইলেকশনে শুধু ছেলেরাই দাঁড়ায়, এটা কে বদলাবে? বাবা, আমি ইলেকশনে দাঁড়াবো।
ইলেকশন?
This turn to get injured. I mean, the risk may be. And Taylor just going across. We've seen Liton Dash